가짜임을 확인했음에도 방관하는 거 역시 참 말씀자진을 하시네.
우리 아이하고 정말 비슷한 경우가
사랑이요? 사는 뜻이 없어요. 이번 구마의 원칙은 단 하나.
What if Dark Nun's biggest twist wasn't in the script, but hidden in a single frame? Today, we're exposing the secret even the director tried to bury. Agatha, the beginning of the film. Sister Unia arrives at a house in a dire situation where a young boy named Hee-jun is possessed by a powerful demon. A priest had already attempted to perform an exorcism, but failed, suffering a severe injury from the demon. Despite his wound, he remained standing, while his assistant was paralyzed with fear. Realizing the urgency of the situation, Sister Unia decides to perform an exorcism, even though it is illegal for Catholic nuns. She prepares a pig to trap the demon and pours holy water on Hee-jun before instructing the priest's assistant to ring the church bell. As she holds Hee-jun's head and prays, the demon inside him begins to suffer, causing blood to flow from his ears. However, the possession does not subside. Sister Unia continues her prayers and demands the demon's name. But instead of revealing it, the demon threatens her, warning that she will not live to see the spring and will die a terrible death. Despite these threats, Sister Unia persists, causing Hee-jun to fall unconscious. However, she knows that while she has subdued him, the possession is far from over. Hee-jun is admitted to the church hospital, where his mother tells the doctor about his possession. However, Father Paolo, a doctor who does not believe in exorcism, dismisses her claims and insists that Hee-jun is suffering from multiple personality disorder. He argues that demons and possessions do not exist. Despite this, Hee-jun's mother insists that 2 priests have already failed to exorcise him, but Sister Unia was able to control the situation. Father Paolo is shocked to hear that a nun performed an exorcism, as it is strictly forbidden as a result. Sister Unia is summoned by the church management to explain her actions. She argues that there was no other option at the time and insists that Hee-jun still needs an exorcism. She suggests calling Father Kim and Father Joy, experienced exorcists, as Hee-jun is possessed by multiple demons, including one particularly powerful entity that refuses to reveal its name. However, the management does not take her seriously. Later, Unia meets with the priest who failed the exorcism, and he provides her with Hee-jun's haunted drawings, entrusting her with the responsibility of ending his possession. After leaving, Sister Unia notices that the priest seems to be acting strangely. It is believed in Christianity that if a priest fails to perform an exorcism, he himself may become possessed, which appears to have happened to him. Meanwhile, Sister Unia seeks permission from Dr. Paolo to perform another exorcism, but he refuses, firmly believing Hee-jun is suffering from a psychological disorder. Frustrated, she vows to save Hee-jun no matter what. Hee-jun's mother, meanwhile, is tormented by debt collectors. A man cruelly tells her that just as her husband died, her son will also die. Devastated, she takes one last look at Hee-jun before jumping out of a window, ending her life. As people gather around her body, Sister Unia senses demonic energy nearby. It is revealed that she has a special ability to detect evil presences. Later that night, she visits Dr. Michaela, who is also a nun and doctor, and confesses that she can sense demonic energy. She believes that Michaela, like herself, is a demon spawn, a child born to a possessed mother, inheriting supernatural abilities. The next day, Sister Unia convinces Dr. Michaela to help perform an exorcism. They take Hee-jun to a shaman, a former nun who embraced her demon spawn heritage. The ritual involves immersing Hee-jun in water and sacrificing animals to trap the demons inside them. However, the demons are too powerful and turn the exorcism against them, killing all the animals. Defeated, they return home. The shaman senses that Sister Unia is ill and warns her to take care of herself. It is later revealed that Unia has cancer and does not have much time left. Back at the hospital, Dr. Paolo is furious when he discovers that Michaela and Unia took Hee-jun for an exorcism without his consent. He reminds Michaela that she once suffered from similar visions but was treated and recovered. However, Michaela admits that she is still haunted by them. Later, she has a disturbing encounter with a woman who suddenly turns black and disappears. She later learns that the woman had just died, meaning she had spoken to a ghost. Troubled by these experiences, Michaela finally decides to help June. They take him to the church for an official exorcism. Sister Unia begins the ritual by pouring holy water on June, but the demon retaliates, violently attacking her and Dr. Paolo. Desperate, Michaela strikes June with a chair, briefly subduing the demon. June regains consciousness and begs them to save him, but the exorcism has failed. Determined to succeed, Unia and Michaela realize that they must learn the demon's name. Michaela reads tarot cards and determines that a third person is needed for the exorcism. They request help from 2 expert priests, but they are preoccupied with religious duties and cannot come. However, they provide a clue. The demon's name will be related to an animal. Michaela also mentions that they will need the key of heaven for the exorcism, but obtaining it is difficult. Unia seeks help from the shaman again, but she refuses, warning that the upcoming lunar month will make the demon stronger. Despite opposition, the church grants Sister Unia permission to perform an exorcism, but only if Dr. Paolo accompanies her. Unia protests, knowing that he does not believe in exorcism, but she has no choice. They are also denied access to the key of heaven. However, the next day, the church grants them the key on the condition that after the exorcism, the demon must be permanently banished, regardless of whether June survives. The exorcism begins, but the demon has grown more powerful. It mocks Unia, revealing that it possessed her mother before she was born, confirming that she is a demon spawn. When she demands its name, the demon refuses, claiming it has killed 292 children over 233 years and intends to kill more. As it speaks, it causes chaos, throwing objects and nearly crushing Unia under a falling cupboard. Michaela, desperate to weaken the demon, calls for help from the shaman's assistant, who begins an external ritual. Hearing the ritual, the demon starts to weaken. Unia makes a bold offer. She promises to let the demon possess her if it reveals its name. The demon agrees and transfers into her body, leaving June. In a vision, June thanks Unia before she orders Michaela to take him to the church and ring the bell 3 times. Michaela protests, but Unia insists, revealing that she has willingly taken the demon inside her. Michaela rushes to the church. Demonic rats swarm the streets, blocking their path. They barely make it in time, and Michaela rings the bell. The sound purifies June, freeing him completely. Meanwhile, Unia uses the key of heaven to seal the demon inside her and sacrifices herself by walking into a fire, ensuring the demon dies with her. Knowing she was going to die from cancer, she chose to sacrifice herself instead of letting June perish. With the demon destroyed, Father Paolo finally believes in exorcism. He recovers the key of heaven from the ruins and returns it to the church. In the final scene, Michaela and June embark on a journey to find and destroy the remaining 12 demons, determined to banish them to hell. The film ends with a glimpse of their long battle ahead. That's so genius twist or total nonsense. Find it out below. Down arrow, and if you spotted a detail we missed, drop in the comments. Prove us wrong. Thanks for watching.